It is pretty cool. It is really, really cool. You just casually mention that he is a part of the royal family? What? That's pretty cool. Good God.
It doesn't matter how broke you are. If you have time to watch Twitch, you have $10. Truly. If you don't have $10, you probably don't have time to watch.
Kama,
Hi, good to see you.
I love you
Hope
so
you are
fucking
well.
much, Kama. Oh my God, it's good to see you. Hope you're doing great. How are you? Did not expect that. I fucking love you. Love you and I miss you, my baby. I'm super good, super good. Been working a lot, that's why I haven't been around. You said go to the motherland? How great would it be if you just you trace your lineage and you're not even from the motherland? How funny would that be? Nah, you're actually from, yeah, you're from like you're from South America. Oh no. If I could go anywhere, I don't know. I really don't know. That's a hard decision. I don't I don't like really
No
think
restrictions. You
about.
got no restrictions.
That's the thing. I don't really think about that stuff anymore. Like when I was a kid, it was different, but now that I'm older, I'm just like, I'm all right.
You're all right not traveling, or are you all right not exploring?
I'm okay if I
Maybe to
don't
answer the
explore.
question?
I'm okay if I don't
Okay.
explore. You know. You know, I think it's because I changed my thought process. I'm more in line with like I'm okay in the present. I'm okay with what's happening right now. I think that's what's going on for me. Don't get me wrong.
Mhm.
I still get stuck in that
That's
whole
still a positive
what's
feeling.
going on for life, my future. Oh my god! But then I'm like, you know what? Don't even matter. So I think that's why I don't really know where I would go if I had. I
Who's
don't
like, I
know.
got internet, I got games, we good right now.
Yeah.
I can go anywhere in the galaxy with this internet. You don't even know.
Like, if I could go to, I am just not impressed with the world anymore, is what it is. So, like, if I could go anywhere, I would need it to be a galaxy. Like, if there was another planet I could travel to, then that had people on it or something, I would go there.
It might be because here as Americans are pretty spoiled with other people's cultures because it's everywhere. That might be part of it, but like other places don't have that like culture melding.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Delta says Pearl Harbor. Yeah, man. I mean, like,
That'd be
I'll
cool.
tell you, when I went, and even though like I didn't feel like, it was 1947, like a long time ago. December 7th, a day that will live in infant. I still
I
remember.
graduated from boot camp.
Yeah. Oh snap.
Yeah, I
so
got in. Sorry, go ahead.
I went
there's-
in, and it was like it felt quiet, and like it didn't feel. It felt like, I don't know. You feel like you're entering something else where, like, if you're on. That sounds so fucked, but like if you're underwater, like you're just there by yourself, and you're seeing what happened, and you look down and you could still see the oil coming up. Like, it's pretty terrifying. At least it was to me. But
pretty sobering moment. It sounds like.
yeah, yeah. So you graduated December 7th, you said?
Yeah, December 7th, 2007 is when I left boot camp.
12/7/7.
And then I got in September 11th or September 10th of that year, 2007. So, but when I got to MCRD, it was September 11th. So.
Yeah, damn. I did my MCAT. My MCATs. I'm sorry. I've been thinking about school recently. That's why I did my ASVABs. September 11th, and I thought, me and my buddies went out partying the night before, and when we got there, we're doing the test. These army guys were just throwing shit around. I was like, oh fuck, they know we're a little tipsy. We gotta go, and that's why I thought like I was in trouble. I was like, nope. No more trigonometry. You got it somewhere else. What? Had to go somewhere else. Yeah. One place that I would say
They
that
can
I'm
smash my
intrigued to go.
face.
Yes, I'm talking about like New Year's
smash
party and all
my
that
face,
stuff. But if
right?
I could go somewhere because of like what I've learned, read, researched, or whatever, I would love to go to Madagascar. Madagascar has what we call out of this world life. Um, Everything sometimes is a little bit more prehistoric, or maybe bigger, because it's everything encapsulated in that island, and it's been a very fruitful island. So you'll see these massive animals and these massive plants. Some plants that they sell from Madagascar to here to Arizona cost about $5,000-7,000, and the plant's like this fucking big. Like it's not even a big plant, but just the fact that how it grows, the type of species that it is. Madagascar is definitely something that I would think about.
Okay.
And I only say
That's
that,
a pretty good choice.
yeah, I only say that because what Apu said, that like not impressed with this world anymore. And I kept thinking about it. It's like she's right. Like once you've traveled a couple of times, you start seeing like, okay, there's some similar things. Cultures are completely different, but
People still people in.
people are still people. So, and sometimes you see people in the worst light, and sometimes in the best light. And when I went to Spain, like I saw people in the best light. People were so kind, nice. Even we were in the bull ring. What's it called? Like the um
I know where you're talking about. I don't know the nomenclature for it though. Like the
But,
arena that they do
the arena,
the
the stadium for the Bulls, yeah.
yeah.
I went to it because it's a traditional thing. So I said, let's go to it. And we went and yeah, it was definitely a slaughter. I grew up in a slaughterhouse, so to me it was like, okay,
The
whatever.
Matador thing.
But yeah, people were cringing. Like my friends that were there, they were cringing and stuff like that. But while we were there, like the lady behind me said, you can recline back on my legs if you want to, because the seats were so small. Like
Oof.
they were so compacted that the person in front of me didn't even ask, just reclined on my legs. I was like, what the fuck?
Everybody getting comfortable over there.
Yeah, everyone gets comfortable with each other, you know? Are you leaving? Oh, okay. I was like, don't do this to me. You just got here. It's been like 2 weeks.
I gotta go. I'm so sorry. Oh, it's been great.
But yeah, San Bernardino.
Yeah, dog. Get a rave on, get some glow sticks.
Let me look and see how far this is from my brother's house, just for records, for posterity.
It's like a hour and a half from me, I think.
Is that some of like your you go to like parties?
I don't.
Like festivals?
I literally go at nowhere. So no. I am
A beach?
more of a dive bar girl or a club girl. But I don't really go out all like that. But I went to a karaoke bar like 2 weeks ago. I like going out for karaoke. I'm that kind of girl. That's my
Can't
thing.
wait for Memorial Day next year.
I want a chorus of everyone singing me happy birthday.
Done. DUN done.
Perfect.
It will be her birthday. Yes, indeed. We will be celebrating.
Hell yeah, dude.
Nice.
And if those that are might be thinking about it, Memorial Day weekend, we will be as an MVP event in Louisville, Kentucky. So those that want to go, it'd be awesome to meet Delta Legionnaire. I mean, I will meet Legionnaire beforehand. So he'll get the pleasure before you get the pleasure, Miss Pooh.
That's fine. That's fine. But save the best for last.
Yeah, definitely. So did you get that Warzone download?
Yeah, it took a while because it told me I didn't have enough space on my hard drive. Because Call of Duty runs better on my hard drive than it does on my external. So I downloaded it to my computer. So I had to uninstall a bunch of games. Which is fine, because then I could just reinstall them on my external.
What games did you have to uninstall, or like games that you
A bunch of stuff I haven't played in a while, to be quite honest. Like I had The Walking Dead. I kept Tetris. I haven't played that in a while, but I love Tetris.
Ding, ding.
Overcooked. I uninstalled that because of people I used to play with. I don't play with them anymore. Another game. There was another game that took up it was like a whole bunch. It was a whole lot. It was almost as big as Call of Duty and didn't make sense because I only played it a couple times. Oh, I got rid of Need for Speed. I had Need for
That's
Speed.
Arc for me.
Arc. Yeah, I got rid of that. Like, I realized that, like, I bought it and I
Terabyte.
played it and I was like, eh. You said a terabyte?
Yeah, 791 gigabytes.
For
No
what?
thanks.
Fuck. That's why I
For
got rid of
Arc?
that. So glad.
I fucking love that game. I'm obsessed.
I made my guy look like Big Ed.
I
I was big.
I'm playing.
always make my person look like me.
I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3.
I look like Big Ed, so I feel.
Robin was-
You do not shut up.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
What do you
I
mean?
like
He lives in San
Look,
Diego. I live in
Nacho.
LA.
You-
I'm the LA Big Ed. You know.
He loves Ark, he says. Yeah. Trogs, what's up, big dog? Nice to see you. Man, everyone coming in here this morning. Happy Friday, y'all. This is what we do. We do the MVP morning mix. We talk about certain things that,
Bitch,
come to
hold
mind.
on. Did you add the fucking hammer on there? You can't even get your own original idea?
The what? What are you talking about?
I'm kidding. You put the hammer on your stream?
The hair?
Hammer?
The hammer? Yeah, I told you. I was like, I'm taking the hammer. That hammer's so cool. Didn't
It
you
is.
take it from another streamer though?
Yeah, but they're partners. You're supposed to take ideas from partnered streamers.
You're supposed to help each other.
Yeah, you're right.
No, you're right. You know what? I'm taking the hammer off. Why are you hammering my face though?
It was fun. It was
I
fun.
do it. I do it.
You hammered the crap out of mine.
This is true. It's true.
Come on, guys,
Hola,
we're getting
Carito.
hammered.
Carito, how's the weather treating you out there? It rained last night hard. So it should be a little cooler. Yeah, red Fridays, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The other way. But yeah, one of the things we were talking about throughout this week was having the ability to have new discoveries, you know, be able to talk to someone or one another about certain things that might affect you. Not when I say affect you, it could be a positive or a negative effect. You know, you deem it that. So what's another positive or negative effect that you thought about this week? That you're like, all right, I'm identifying it now.
A positive and negative, or a negative effect?
And or in order to have one, subconsciously you will have the other.
Well, I wasn't even paying attention to it, but apparently, like with me going balls to the wall at work, I became extremely hyper focused on work. Like usually I am not, and I was surprising people with my abilities at work, I guess. I out of everyone
Hell yeah.
that was working, I ran the best shifts. My coworker came to work, is like, Brittany, what have you been doing? You sent 53 emails. And I'm like, I'm working, dog. I'm working. I just became like, I don't know. I just became who I was 2 years ago. And I stopped not caring, I guess. So.
It's so funny because I have like been doing the same thing the last like 30 days. I've really focused really hard on work, and I've seen the rewards of that too. Because I see it like growing even more. So I'm like, wow, like sometimes if I just put in the effort, you know.
Right. But then these last, like yesterday and last night and the day prior, I was just like, my coworker was back and I didn't have to like watch everything, so I definitely slacked off the last 2 days because I feel like I deserved it, because literally I had been working a bazillion days in a row. So
Hard worker.
too much.
Yeah, she is.
Too much. I gotta make sure everybody gets their diabetes in a can. You know what I'm saying?
That's really important. I'm sure they appreciate it.
I rewarded myself one day and I took home a 2-liter of pineapple Sunkist. Shit's fire.
Ooh.
I meant to take some soda today, but I forgot.
Pineapple Sunkist?
Hell yeah, that shit's fire. I've never seen it before. It must be just like on like the West Coast.
Cool.
Is there any connection from Dr. And I don't know, that's why I'm asking this ignorant question. But Fanta and Dr. Pepper, do they co-mingle?
No, Fanta is a Coke product. Sunkist
Okay.
is a Dr.
So-
Pepper product.
So wait, hold on. I'm always giving this lesson, and please tell me if this lesson is actually correct, Pooh. So Dr. Pepper is its own company, and it's bottled. Who bottles it is dependent on the region. So, like in Florida, Dr.
That's
Pepper
its
is
call.
bottled
I'll be
by
back.
Pepsi, but in Louisiana, it's bottled by Coke. Is that correct?
It depends. So Coca-Cola owns the rights to bottled Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
So whoever is actually physically bottling it, they're doing it because Coca-Cola is paying them.
Got it.
Yeah, so it really depends on where they have their places at. That's what I learned. Because a long time ago, somebody was like, you know what, we don't have the means to bottle our own Dr. Pepper, so let's sell the bottling rights over to Coca-Cola and we'll just take a portion of the profits. Like, they were fucking idiots for that.
Hmm.
The more you know.
The more you know, right? And isn't some like Pepsi um also own like the chip industry?
PepsiCo.
Like Lay's and stuff, right? Yeah.
But aren't some of those like
It's like, how dare you talk about Pepsi in my presence?
No,
no,
stop.
I, there's that one movie about like flaming hots and Cheetos and stuff like that. And I think they were talking about maybe I intermixed them or whatnot, but I thought that Fritos or something like that
Tostitos is one.
is owned by those companies.
Frito Lay, Fritos, Lay's,
Good morning, Trezor.
Ruffles, Doritos, Tostitos, Miss Vicky's, and Sun Chips. Owned by Pepsi.
Quiet or okay, I see green in other people. Okay.
Yeah, they own a lot. But Dr. Pepper is Keurig Dr. Pepper now, so they own Keurig. It's a whole. It's a.
Keurig? Like
yeah.
the like little pods?
Yeah,
Keurig?
like I get 50% off on Keurig things.
Hell yes.
I don't do Keurig. There's no way to recycle the pods, so it's not good for our environment.
Wow, way to bring me down.
Yeah, you should get rid of that. You should get rid of that.
What do you mean they don't have a way to get rid of them? Like,
And there's no way to recycle them, so they just end up in a landfill.
PepsiCo owns Frito Lay. All right,
Mhm.
appreciate that, Trezor. I knew it.
I just Googled it hard. I was just reading all of them.
Right on. Yeah, I just remember because again, I saw that one movie and I was like, what the fuck? So they own it all? Like, you can make Dr. Pepper like Lay's? Didn't they start doing something like that where like they were making Lay's of all type of flavors, like cotton candy Lay's, like
Most of
Or am
that
I
is done
crazy?
in other countries. Not so much
Ketchup
America.
Lay's de Canadá. Sí.
what was it?
Ketchup.
Ketchup
Ew.
Lay's?
Ketchup chips. En Canadá hay un montón de ketchup flavored chips.
Some of them are good, man.
Well, it's in the US, I think they call them Adobe style.
No. Ketchup chips?
Yeah.
Nah, I've seen them say ketchup on it.
I've seen them say Adobe, and I tried them. They're like, this is fucking ketchup Lay's.
I think
Get out of here.
depends on the region and what
Maybe.
the clientele is. So like I was like pineapple soda is more popular amongst Hispanic communities. So on the East Coast I don't really see it.
I grew up with that shit, man. That shit's so good.
Está
fire.
deliciosa. ¿Qué te pasa? It's delicious.
I told you. And the strawberry one, too. Don't get it twisted. You got to have strawberry.
Strawberry soda? Oh, that's
You're
in
cute.
that's in the hood, 100%. Strawberry and grape soda are in the hood, in the corner stores or
Oh, I
around.
love me some grape soda, too. Damn it. You're bringing up the best flavors.
Sunkissed orange was always my favorite though. Oh,
Sunkist?
speaking of Dr.
Yeah, it's
Pepper,
really good.
That's my brother's.
now
My
you
brother
want some
liked
too?
it.
You want some? There is a class action lawsuit currently going on with Dr. Pepper, at Keurig Dr. Pepper, for false advertisement of A&W soda. It said made with aged vanilla when really it's not. So if you guys want to hop on that train,
Yeah, I bought like a case the other day.
yeah, fucking sign up, man.
So basically, because they said one thing and it wasn't it, like,
It's not made
How-
with aged vanilla at all.
so how would you gain on that, I guess? Like,
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
do they send you $2?
I mean, all these class
Oh,
actions
yeah.
you don't get a lot, but like, just it's $2 you didn't have.
Tracker.
Yeah.
What's the benefit if I get in on this? That's what you're asking.
Yeah. What's worth my time?
I mean, you get $2.
It doesn't take long
You're
to
doing
do.
nothing.
It
Yeah,
does
it
not
takes like
take
2
long.
seconds.
Yeah, I did the Facebook one.
I've done like all of them that I can. All of them I know I bought
Oh,
shit.
no.
I'm like, fuck that. Like, what was one? One was like, it was like this vitamin water they used to have back in the day, and it really didn't have vitamins in it, and they like literally called it vitamin water.
Damn. Yeah, what about that smart water? I'm pretty fucking stupid.
It's not
Oh,
working.
God.
Do I need to educate you guys on water again? I feel like I talk about this all the time.
Educate me.
This is real water. Okay?
Hold on, I'm parking.
Paranaway, Waka. Oh, what does it say?
It's
Waikia?
Okay, what is
I
that?
think.
I don't
Something
know how
like
to
that.
say it, bro. Sounds
It's-
Hawaiian.
Hawaiian volcanic water.
Nixon
naturally
just told me-
alkaline.
What is that? Oh, is that good?
Como un little Fiji.
Deep well
Yeah.
water. So you want water that has a
Ah.
high TDS, is
Uh-huh.
bottled from the source. If you get a smart water or anything like that, that is made in the manufacturing plant. It's just the city water that's treated. So you're just drinking treated water. So you might as well just save your money and drink your tap water. The more you know.
Damn, the more you know. Gun, thank you for joining us, big dog.
Hey,
Hey, it's a special
Um,
morning.
I know y'all are streaming, but
Yes,
if
sir.
somebody gets a chance to talk to me offline, I would
Yeah.
truly appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem, brother. I'll hit you up. Yeah, man. Hope everything's well, and you joined, and we're gonna put you into the raffle. We have a raffle going on today. It's usually $10, but one of the MVP members was trying to support a trip, and some of us bought donuts. We bought donuts, and we have some of the codes. Well, someone gave me their codes.
I keep that in my car next time I get pulled over, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put them out there. Put them out there. You know.
Mhm. But no, I'm having a rough day, but I'm not going to talk about it on stream. But
You
What's
want to talk
happening,
about it?
babe?
Talk about it, man.
no, I can't. Not on a public forum.
Well, if
Okay.
we're here if you need to talk outside.
Welcome to the stream, Gunny. Oh, how do you say your name?
G Unique, but just say gun, yo.
Gun. Okay. Hello.
Mhm.
Well, that sucks that you're having, a difficult start, but thanks for joining. That's why we gather up. It distracts our mind a little bit, and as you know, MVP will be able to talk with you soon. I know because it
Well,
happens
here
to me
goes
when I ask
Doc.
for it, they will come through. So welcome.
I can talk to you cryptically. It has to do with my situation and my story. And I'm being sued $17,000 for this apartment that we lived in, and we signed the lease a day before the tragedy took place. And now I'm having to relive it all over again, fighting to not be sued. And it's fucking depressing, man.
Oh,
Like, it's fucking me up, bro.
the fuck, man? I'm so fucking sorry to hear, bro. Like
Like
the
my
day
heart's
before-
already fucking broken, man. And anyway, that's what I'm saying. Not it's time and place is everything, sir.
Yeah, absolutely. And you
But-
see us all here, man, and I'm sure a lot of us will be sending you messages and stuff, and know that we're here as your support.
Well, I don't know who all knows the story. I know it's public information, MVP, but I know
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fucking me up, dude. And like I'm trying to stay strong, I'm trying to stay positive, and I just fucking chest is heavy and just hurting, bro.
Get you, Bubba, man. Like, we're here. We're here. Sometimes you just have to let some of that out, and we're here to listen. Let us know if you need someone to talk to, if you want to hear something of maybe some probable avenues of approach. But at the end of the day, we just want to make sure that you are okay and that you use those tools on your tool belt. Like, thank you for coming in here and talking to us. That's part of your tool belt. That's part of the tool.
Well, I wasn't gonna do it because I don't want to fuck nobody's day up, man.
You're not, my man. It's a
No.
I
great
usually handle
day,
my
bro.
shit by myself, bro.
Nah. You don't
Mm-mm.
have to
Let me get a
though.
persuader. That's how you used to do it, man. This is a new beginning, a new
Man, I
dawn.
can't even call my mom a dog. You know what I
Sometimes
mean?
you can't. Sometimes you just can't. Sometimes you.
What's up, fat man?
Yeah, fat man.
I would
What's up,
actually, if you could call me, bro, that would be dope.
Yeah. If you can, fat boy, hit him up, brother.
What's that? I didn't
Uh,
hear
If,
it.
if
I
you
had
could
background.
call me, I would appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, brother. I'll give you a call right now.
Yeah. Thanks, bro.
I will be back after the call.
Yeah. Thank
Thank you.
And that's how we do
Hey.
it, you know. He comes in here,
Mhm.
says he needs to talk to someone. Someone will be available, and if not, he's willing to wait. But I'm glad that he can wait because at least he knows that like we'll be there. You know, someone's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
That's right, MVP. Hey, so what were the questions earlier? Not too long ago. The
If you could
questions,
travel,
how does it affect you positively or negatively? Algo así.
Well, first, I don't know if you heard it, but if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you want to go? I like
Muchas
that.
partes, but I've learned if I'm going to travel anywhere in the world for the first time, and if I were to, it's you gave me a great idea. Like just do Spain. They already speak Spanish, and I've heard great things about Honduras also. So it's like an island and blue waters, white sands.
Mhm.
So I would travel to something like that.
I heard great
I
things
love it.
about Colombia too. There's something about white sands over there too. I don't know.
There's so many
Colombia.
options. What were the top answers for people with that question?
Pooh says, "I don't give a fuck anymore." That was kind of a top one for everyone. After hearing what she said, I had an idea of where I wanted to go, but then I had to change my idea. Have you ever heard about? Well, you've seen the movie, I'm sure, or something. Madagascar.
You want to go to New York? Just kidding.
No, not the zoo. Not the zoo. No, but that little island or whatever. This is one of like when I was going to school, like there was a lot of research that happened there, and like they saw how evolution happened from there to the rest of the world because that's a very secluded island or whatnot off the coast of Africa. So I would like to go there just to see what's up, you know, just to see.
Yeah.
It's definitely different from what I'm used to. Like, yeah, I'm used to like Spain, like Paris. I don't think I'd ever go back to France. But go with where they speak Spanish already. I really enjoyed Spain because they heard me speak my Spanish and I heard their Spanish. And I was mesmerized by their Spanish, but they were mesmerized by my Spanish. Como hablamos nosotros, it's completely different to the lisp that they have over there or whatnot. But yeah, I never thought about Honduras. Why Honduras? Like, what drove you to think about that?
Pues my bosses, they
Mhm.
I know that they've gone to they do like every summer for like they've gone like 10 times at least, and that's like the from wherever they travel quite a bit, and that's one of their favorite spots. So I've heard great things already from them. And I don't know, entre semana I was asked también like, oh, because I'm getting the passports and all that stuff, so getting that taken care of and planning, to actually pull a trip like this, to me, it's a big deal. I don't care if you guys have traveled a lot. I'm really starting. So,
Yeah.
I was told, I mentioned all this Spain because that was smart when you said, like, they already speak Spanish. I want to go to, like, a foreign country, todo eso. Pero, pues, and I mentioned Spain, and they told me, have you heard about Honduras? I'm planning a trip for Honduras. I'm like, oh, my God. And so that's why I added that, too.
So
Mhm.
I would have never thought Honduras, but yeah. And then during this week we had we talked about embracing things, new beginnings, and just understanding like looking back on our week, what is an effect would be a positive or negative effect that you had throughout the week that you were able to identify and pull yourself out of it and be like, this is pretty cool, or well, that was shitty. I can't believe this. So how am I gonna fix this? That like usually you don't start concentrating on certain aspects like that. You know, new
Yes.
discoveries.
Okay, well, can I share even just like on Wednesday? I've had, pues, okay, I'm doing it.
Yes.
So lately I've been having, or experiencing a lot of fucking emotions. And I like identified a lot of anxiety on moments when I shouldn't. For instance, MVP on Wednesday, like I wanted to cancel. All I wanted was to just go home and shut down and maybe turn off my mind by keeping it busy with, I don't know, watching TikTok or something.
Mhm.
When I know, my ass knows that what's better for me, like get out, talk to people. I've been working on getting, like, I have all my ducks in a row. I know that this is good for me. Like, just do it. It's a commitment too. It's important for me to keep my own promises and be responsible. That just helps me. It gives me better structure. Todo esas madres. So, I mean, ever
Uh,
since like 2:30, and that doesn't start until 7. So I'm like, I leave home by 6:30 or something, and for MVP boxing,
mhm.
and I really didn't. I mean, I wanted to go, but I think just as equally as much, I did not want to go. I knew it's good for me, and I didn't want to do it. And I started writing. I mean, I started to justify every reason why it's okay for me not to go, and I started writing to you to report my absence y todas esas
Yeah.
cosas. I didn't send it, which I'm very glad, because it seems really dumb. Like, just get up and go. Although during those moments, it's something that I have done in the past pretty often, that it is something that I want to change now. I want to be better and keep my promises and do things, follow through with shit that is, that I benefit from, and that maybe yo también pongo un granito de arena.
Mhm. Yeah.
So, I ended up going, but much of those things, even I've experienced it before, and in much worse. I mean, en una manera más severa, I get more severe, like,
Severe.
because I know myself. If I were to start that, like, really give up, it's like then it turns into work, and then it turns into this or that. And it's okay for me to take care of myself, maybe taking some time to, work on me or rest, whatever. And also following through with life. Life won't stop, and I have goals and dreams and shit to do. And I get to get out and do it. I'm more than capable of being able to do all the things that I set myself for. And if I fail, whatever, then I get back up and I follow through. So eso, I guess,
Yeah.
ya me dio vergüenza, pero eso, like,
Yeah.
it affected me, like, holding myself accountable.
Yeah.
And so that was fucking hard. It sucked. It was, little waves of emotions here and there, pero lo hice. And even though it's just a normal goal, maybe too many to me, it is. I'm still today so fucking proud that I did it. Just like I did that, and how I'm doing things every day, like every day, getting up and doing life, and purposely trying to prepare myself to, like, really look forward to days. And it's happening, every day. Like, I pat myself in the back. Saludi told me, like, it's,
Mhm.
cheering for myself and doing it. If I fail, pues a la madre, I failed working, I failed forward, but I keep going. Yeah,
Yeah.
bye.
A lot of people say, or I heard it somewhere, like when you fall forward, don't fall back. That at least you're going forward, and struggles that we have are just signs of us growing as people. Um, it's not easy. It hurts, you know, but you'll see how you come out in the end, a little bit better. Thank you for sharing again, and I hope people understood a lot of what she was saying, because she was code switching. That's what we call it when you go from one language to another. That's the beauty about being bilingual, and I think that's one of the beauties of living in a town where uh, there's uh, there's multiple cultures. If you get immersed in one, sometimes
Someone
well,
in
it's really good. Regardless. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
someone in my chat said, I learned that you should make changes to feel happier and not waiting until you feel happy before you start making changes.
Some people say it's the best time to go to a mental health provider or something is when you feel happy, not when you're sad and all. You don't You don't start taking care of your body when you're hurting. You start taking care of it before you do. I concur. I agree with it. But if no one's ever told you that, how would you know that? How would you know that you would have to go to the doctor prior having to go to the doctor? Does that make sense?
That's called being proactive and not reactive.
Yeah, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And that's why we're here, I think, because a lot of us sometimes don't know that. Like, I'll use credit score as a big example. A lot of us didn't know about credit. And now that we're adulting and we want to buy a house or we want to buy a car or something, they're like, oh shit, what is a 300 on my credit score? Is that
Credit
good?
is a social construct.
But yeah, it's a social construct, but it's part of I think finding that preventative things that we're talking about. Trezzo, that's awesome that you said. Trezzo works for Frito-Lay. Thank you for that, Trezzo. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Good morning. Pop
Dizzle.
Oh my gosh, what is
good morning.
that?
Sagittarius. I enjoy long walks on the beach.
Hey, you copied me again, bro?
My favorite food is cheese. So myself is I'm 30 and so I've
You're 30 what?
sorry, he must have cut out or something. I
I
don't
feel
know.
like he's probably 38. Keep going.
Damn. Not yet. I'm not Doc's age,
Hey, stop it with putting me out there, bro.
We do not need land in Oklahoma.
So I didn't learn about like taking care of myself until I moved out to the great state of Oklahoma.
Oh my god.
And they have many valuable resources for not only civilians but veterans itself. But all jokes aside, like it took a major catastrophes in my life before I realized that what I was doing wasn't working, and I had to seek professional help from someone who had an outside perspective and someone who had an unbiased judgment of the situation that was going on. Because like a lot of veterans, like a lot of people in general, like I suffer with depression, and don't know how to treat it. Like in the military, you treat it by there's like 3 ways you treat it. You fight, you drink, or you make really bad decisions and then you have a bunch of children. It's a different F word, but usually those are like the only ways that you really deal with all that pent up aggression. And then, as you get older, you can't fight as much because your body's broken. You drink too much because you've been drinking, and you can't afford child support because of your new basketball team that you've acquired over the years. And so you have to learn how to deal with it in a smarter manner. And a lot of us don't know how to do that because we take advice from people who don't have their own life together. So it takes, I feel like it takes more courage and more adultness to ask for help from someone, even a complete stranger, who's a professional and who wants to, help you. Like these therapists, these psychologists, these, professionals, it makes it's hard to open up to somebody, but if you genuinely want to better your life, you have to be vulnerable.
Get comfortable with being uncomfortable.
Welcome to the suck, something like that.
Yes. Well, like something we're all used to. The saying from the military is complacency kills. When you get complacent in your life, you don't realize how much, pardon my French, shit piles up on you. and you just get used to it. And sometimes you need someone from an outside perspective to be like, holy shit, you're covered in it. Like, let me help you.
Thank
I
you,
hear
Ron.
that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
How old are you?
By the way, everyone, something's in Gatorade, so that's why you're all feeling weird, just so you know.
And the
Val-
water.
Yeah, Valier, what about you, my man? What is something that you identified this week, whether it be good or bad, that it's a brave discovery. It's a new beginning. It's something that you have identified. What was something that you, if you care to share?
Well, hold on, I'm trying to think of a specific instance. I guess something that I realized is my son. Well, my son started kindergarten, and this week was his first like official full week. And since he'd never been to preschool before, it's kind of hard for him not feeling abandoned when I leave him at school. And so for me, it's kind of hard, trying to get him comforted and not feeling abandoned, like letting him know that there's other kids in school that go to school and that we all had to go to school at some point, and it's just a part of growing up. And like how you guys said, it's like welcome to the suck. He's 5, and like a lot of people feel like I'm being hard on him when I'm outside of school. I tell him like, look, this is the way it's got to be, and you got to learn, because if you want to learn how to bend the rules, you got to learn how to play them first. Play by them first, kind of thing. And I guess I didn't realize, how hard that would be, because I felt like it was something that would be natural. But I'm coming to the realization that it's like I got to put in my work, like overtime extra work as a father and as a leadership role, and saying like I got to get up earlier. I got to make sure that he sees that I'm ready to take him, and that like I got all my things going to be ready for him, so that way he can feel prepared for whatever he has to undertake. And I don't know. I guess I'm. The hard part is accepting it, that I have a big part in that, and so I just gotta like it is, suck it up and do what needs to be done for his betterment, and not think about what I got to do for me, but actually what's the best thing for him and everyone else.
So, and this is just a observation that I've done, and you've mentioned it before. Your daughters to your son are like night and day. Your son's such a lovable, emotional, huggy, lovey. So how do you portray that message without like hurting them? Or do you just like our uncles used to do to us? Nope, in the water. Here you go. Woo! How's it feel?
I told him, because he's crying, so I told him it's okay to cry. It's fine. You can cry all you want, but it's still gonna happen, and you're gonna have to go through it anyway. So you can do it crying, or you can do it. You can just do it. And I tell the same thing to my daughters, even though they're night and day. They're they're little assholes, but they, if they can learn from him the nobility of him, I feel like I did something right, because I need to train them to protect themselves as much as I need to train him to protect them. And I know he holds himself back a lot when I tell him, no, you can't push your sister, no, you can't hit her, and I can see it in his eyes, like, but I want to. And to train him not to, I feel like I have to just keep pressing on that and not back down from it, because if I give him what he wants, eventually, he'll do what he wants, maybe push his sister back, and then maybe it leads to more things, as I don't know who was saying it, I was listening in, but I didn't realize who was saying it, but someone said, like, if I don't go to the gym, or if I don't do it now, like, then it'll start with work, and then it'll start with other things and get bigger.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm on that same line, but it's like, I won't say parenting's hard. Especially when they're all under 5.
Hi, Father Vop here. If I may cut in for a second.
Yes, Daddy. Tell me.
So I have a 13-year-old that he's afraid of life. which at 13 is understandable, especially he's a gentle giant just like myself, and he's always afraid to, he's always afraid to hurt people he gets picked on. And
Yeah.
but he's always afraid to like physically stand up for himself. Well, he's afraid of a lot of stuff, like talking to, like, ordering food, he's kind of like nervous or whatever, and he'll just tell me, and I'm like, don't tell me, I don't work here, tell the person who works here. But my biggest thing that I always tell him is it's okay to be afraid. Being afraid is a natural thing. What's not natural is letting that fear stop you from doing said thing. It's okay to be afraid. We're all afraid of something at one point in our life, but the difference is, are you going to let that fear overtake you and not be able to enjoy life, period? Or are you going to be like, yeah, this is scary, but I want to do this, or it needs to be done, or whatever the case is. And that's the thing I try to teach him the most. Well, that, and always, like, if you say you're going to do something, you do it. I don't care. Like, if you say, hey, I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, you keep your word, because we only have a few things that are ours in life, and your word is one of them. So I always tell him, if you say you do something, do it, unless certain circumstances.
And even then,
yeah, absolutely.
That's what I tell him. Like, even then, I'm on that same page with you, because I tell him, like, it's okay to be scared. It's very okay to be scared. We're all scared. I'm scared, I said. But I was like, I'm scared to go to work, but I'm going, I told him.
Yeah.
So it's a very that's a good way to look at it. A good way to teach. Very good thing to teach.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm still applying it.
Yeah, and the sooner you teach them that it's okay to be afraid, the better. And use examples in your own life. Like, we haven't quite got to the point of like military stories yet, because he's 13. But we got to the point where so I moved across the country without knowing anybody, to a town I had never been to a state I had never been to, the great state of Oklahoma. Because I heard of how amazing and awesome and friendly, and it's a good place to host events.
No natural disasters whatsoever.
So I've and so, like, I use that as an example, because, like, his mother and I split, and she moved back with family, to a different state. So I moved to a completely different state, not knowing a single soul, so I could be, closer to him. And was I afraid? Absolutely. I'm an adult male, like, moving across the country, not knowing anybody, not knowing what it's going to be like there. Like, I've lived here a year, probably, to like 2 days ago. And it's like, it's as scary, absolutely. But, like, there's reasons why there's reason why it's worth it. And it's
definitely,
if you let fear overtake your life, like a lot of vets have, like I have myself, like I've not gone to things because I'm social anxiety, because of PTSD things, because of this and that. I've missed out on concerts. I've missed out on comedy shows. I've missed out on dates. I've missed out on lots of stuff that now I don't remember being anxious. I don't remember being upset. I don't remember having a panic attack. I remember missing out and feeling like, damn. So that's just
thank you for sharing that, brother.
That's the examples I use. I use examples from my life, so that way he can understand in a personal. It's not just me being like, this is why it is because I said so. I use personal examples from my life, so that way he can understand on a personal level.
Exactly.
I'm very happy to have everyone here. One of the things that I want to share is that I'm excited, hopefully one day to have an offspring, right? But the scariest thing is like that it's going to be a reflection of you. I think he or she will be better now because I have y'all's perspectives and instructions on what works and what doesn't, and I can use that as a guiding tool. as before. No one has that. People have to read books. They don't have like a group where they say this or that. Now we have that ability. You know, so
Definitely.
thank
I'm a
you.
great
It's a big
mom, by the
advantage.
way. If you need a stepmom, I got you.
Yeah.
Even then,
Padre
even
Vop
then,
here
it is
again.
still there's no amount of knowledge that will prepare you for it.
Yeah, well.
Absolutely.
The it's almost like training. No amount of training. I mean, you can do your best, but there's a lot of side things that happen when you're like trying to like I want to feed you, but then they shit their pants.
Yo, I did that.
And then
yesterday.
and then sometimes they'll be shitting their pants while they're eating, and then you're wondering if they put their hand down their pants, and you're like, oh. So there's always
Is that
there's a silver
yesterday's
lining
today's
to it all.
potatoes? I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a silver lining to it. Like I know you want those kids, but just once you got it, it's a different game.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll leave you my 3 for the weekend. We'll see if you like them afterwards.
But that's when we grew up, like I said, I'm afraid that the teachings that I got prior are not the same, or they're not good teachings to give someone. And like you said, using your own experience in yourself. Like one thing my uncles did, I vividly remember. We were in around the family ranch or whatever, and there's this little pond that was created because of the rains and stuff like that. They said, "You want to learn how to swim? You know, strip down, get your chonies." And they literally grabbed me from the top of the rock and tossed me in there, and they're like, "Swim." I learned how to. I knew how to paddle. I learned how to paddle. Never again drowned. But how would that be seen now? And is that
It's child
an
abuse.
okay? You know,
that's child
100%.
And those were my uncles. That wasn't even like my father and all that. But I guarantee you, I mean, you know,
Your dad would have been like, cool.
Yeah.
I would have been right there too. I'd been like, throw him in me. I'm right here.
Padre Vop here. So one, it doesn't matter what other people. It doesn't matter what it looks like to other people. When it's your kid, it doesn't matter because it's your kid. If someone has a problem with it, I always tell people, if you don't pay my bills, if you don't sleep in my bed, or you didn't come out of my ball sack, your opinion does not mean anything to me unless I let it. So if you're not under that umbrella, you know, like your opinion is your opinion. And second, for Doc, you're worried about like passing on bad traits.
Yeah.
Have that mentality of being in the military and being an NCO.
Yeah.
You have that mentality of, I've seen all this fucked up shit that you guys have been doing for years to us and to me, and now that I have a chance to change it, I'm not going to do the same shit that was fucked up that they used to do to us. Yeah. I'm going to make it different because I know what will make life easier, and I know what makes life better. So are you worried about passing on bad traits? Absolutely. But that's your decision to pass on those bad traits. If you, like, let's say you smoke and you're like, I never want my kids to smoke. Well, that's your decision not to, like, you can quit. You know, is it hard? Absolutely. Is it worth it? Absolutely. It's your decision to pass on those bad traits or not. But you have to make a conscious decision of, I know this is bad and I don't want my children to pick up these habits. So I should probably stop those habits so I don't pass them on. Because bad habits are learned habits. Unless it's a genetic thing, it's your choice if you pass them on or not.
And generation.
Nobody is born hating things.
Yeah. Go ahead, Carito. You were gonna ask something?
Question about habits. So right now, I am winging myself off of the vape. So I already cut down a lot on the nicotine. And I have nicotine patches still in the pharmacy. I haven't picked them up. But has anyone, and I'm doing it precisely for that, Bob, like you said, like be the example. And there's a lot of vaping going on in the schools, and I have 2 teenagers, so it is. Has anyone gotten a nicotine patch or anything like that? And Z gave me also like a lot of, I don't know, things that I hadn't really, that maybe I knew but hadn't really put too much thought of in it. Him and Cellularity with their medical background and knowledge y todo eso.
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you guys have tips on? I mean, it's gonna happen, but if it could be easier or suggestions, I've never been in a nicotine patch ever, so I want to hear the good about everything.
So my grandpa, he smoked for like 50 years, and he quit when he was old. You know what I mean? And he's still alive. But I learned that not only is it a chemical addiction, but it's an addiction to the action of it. So
Ritual.
yeah, the action of doing this, your body.
The habit.
Yeah, bringing your hand up to your mouth.
So he ended up just buying big ass bag of Dum Dums, and every time he wanted to smoke, he would eat a Dum Dum. Some people say cinnamon sticks. Cinnamon
Some
sticks
people
are
don't know what a
helpful
Dum Dum
too.
is.
Lollipop.
A piece of
A
candy.
lollipop.
Yeah,
those
lollipops,
bags of
mint.
lollipops, the small ones. But he did that, so that's how he quit smoking. At a very old age, when like your body, if you quit something like that, your body literally could wreck itself. So, and he made it through.
Yeah, don't just quit outright especially when it's nicotine. You can do the gum. My uncle did the chewing gum for like 3 months. The nicotine chewing gum, so you break the habit of actually sticking something to your mouth. So that way, when you let go of the nicotine, it's actually when you switch out from nicotine, you actually start throwing chewing gum in instead of actual, food.
Because does nicotine gum and chewing gum mix well?
No.
Once you switch, but once you switch it off, if you put like you can get like a nice spearmint gum, and you can wean off of it like within 3 months.
Okay.
So I smoked for a decade. I started when I was like, when I joined the Marine Corps, I started because people were like, yeah, exactly. People were
You
like,
have no reason to do it then.
well, they were like, I'm gonna go take a break, and they took a smoke break. And then so I would go out there with them, and they'd be like, what are you doing? Like, I would get in trouble because they're like, you're not smoking. Get back inside and start working. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck? So I started smoking. You know, it was a social thing, and then it became like a break thing, and then it became I was addicted. And for me, yeah, it's willpower. Is it gonna happen? Yeah. Is it gonna suck? Absolutely. I stopped smoking in 2014. It's been almost 10 years since I stopped smoking, and I miss it. I still miss it to the day. Like, especially when I see other people smoke, or if I drink, I miss smoking because it was ingrained in me, and I had smoked for so long. But it comes down to like your willpower. If you want it bad enough, absolutely you'll stop. Is it gonna suck? Absolutely. But me personally, I wouldn't replace one thing with another. Like, does it work for some people? Absolutely. But now you're going to become addicted to candy, because now instead of getting that nicotine fix, you're going to get a little sugar fix. And then it's just going to you're going to transition from one habit to another habit to another habit.
Said cinnamon sticks too.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, just as an example.
In that case, don't chew gum.
Well, I'm just
don't
saying.
Chew gum. Yeah. And don't exercise while
I'm just
chewing
saying,
gum.
Don't replace one bad habit for another bad habit.
Yeah.
But everybody has something. It works different for everybody.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with you, Bob, at all. You're right. Switching it up with like a lollipop you probably like lots of sugar after a while. But there are like lollipops and gums that are like 0 sugar and stuff.
Sugar-free gum?
Just like in medication, like when you're on say like opioid, you have to wean off of it. You'll still take the medication for a temporary time, but you'll lower each dosage. And that can be applied to in a habit in a way too as well. But replacing it to have something stick in there is probably not healthy, because then you're not really getting rid of that habituated move or chronic thing that you're used to doing. So yeah, I mean, I like chewing gum, but I try to find the zero sugar gum as best as I can, but sometimes I forget.
Yeah.
So you guys have made like really good you gave really good advice and opinions. There's a lot of same stuff that normally I would say in a registered nurse visit. When it comes to dosages for like nicotine patches and the gum, that will always be different for each person. I don't know what nicotine percent you have been vaping, Carito, but starting at where you were at first, and then try lowering it at a decent pace. And it's to your pace. It's always good to sit down with someone and make a plan on how you're going to finish, so that way you stay on track on that plan. But if you divert from that plan, it's okay. But you fall off, you can come right back on it. Not a big deal. But yeah, that's my 2 cents, and I agree with like everything that you guys were saying. So yeah.
You're an easy path to take, Z.
Thank you.
You're an easy path.
I used to
Easy
take
path.
the
Yeah.
pill when they had the pill Chantix.
Hey, yo.
But you know, they took that off the market because like it makes people want to kill themselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it makes
Yeah.
sense why now I'm on antidepressants. You know, I blame Chantix.
Uh,
Get on
no.
that one too, bro.
if you have that fixation, sorry, Daddy Bop here. So
Oh,
if you have that if you have that fixation to, you know, like of doing stuff, there celery sticks or carrots, you know,
Yeah.
those are healthy options to,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
if
Solidity.
you
Mhm. Go
if
ahead.
you get that type of thing, pistachio or just something, there's healthy options that are like good for you if you're gonna, you know, if you have that, like if you have that urge to smoke, you know, just eat a baby carrot.
I have a better
Eat
idea. Urge to smoke,
Eat a-
brush your teeth.
Well, brushing your teeth consistently is absolutely not good for you.
No one's
Oh.
telling
Brush your
you
teeth.
to grind your teeth down. Jeez Louise.
That's
No,
how
the
Z did it.
bristles
Okay.
on your gums are like, if you continue to use them, it's horrible for your teeth.
Yeah. So there's a
Drink
couple
water.
there's a couple of messages here, and let me go back to them. Saluti said, a dose of nicotine patch you should use depends on how much nicotine you are currently getting through vape or cigarettes. And also something that Delta said, cucumbers. Okay, so that's how Z got off the habit of putting something hard in his mouth or something like that, right?
Cucumbers?
That's a joke, brother. No, but Wellbutrin is a
Oh,
good
you
choice for weight loss,
nasty.
nicotine addiction, and
Yeah,
depression.
totally.
Wellbutrin. Something you can
Wait,
acquire
what's that
through-
last thing that you read, Doc? I didn't catch it.
Yeah, no worries.
The last-
Wellbutrin is something you could probably ask your physician or someone that you're asking because it's a good choice. I don't know if it's a good choice for you because of its weight loss, nicotine addiction, and depression. The weight loss, I would not recommend it for you.
I'm about to ask my psychiatrist for Wellbutrin. I'm gonna be skinty.
Wellbutrin.
I would definitely like that's a great choice. Thank you, Saluti. Again, highly encourage
Thank
everyone to ask your providers about this because as she's a provider, thank you, Ms. Fitz. I appreciate the alert. As she's a provider herself, we want to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and you ask those questions because some of those things might not work for you. Some nicotine patches might not work. It might work. Gum work for some others. Who knows? But that's what we're here. Options, variety is what's gonna get us a better result than to just stay to one option type of thing. Thank you everyone for that. Yeah, no, I was just messing with you, Z. You're the man, big dog.
Oh, you nasty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nah, I think it's my genetic traits. The perv gene. Yeah.
The
Oh, yeah.
purrs. I like that. Misfits is lurking. All right, we've come a little bit past the hour, and we want to make sure that we
Donuts.
we do the donut raffle. All right, so I guess we'll add Z to this since he just came in. Z. I don't know if Z and Saludity are on the same ticket. We don't want
Share anything with me? It's mine, and I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Now her achievements are her own, bruh. A lot of my coworkers lately have been saying carne asada.
Carne
I've been saying it. I'm like, Sa. They're like, what? I'm like, carne asada. Yeah. It's getting embedded now. The culture.
That's funny.
I know.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh.
Yo, Doc does the same thing.
Mhm.
You say stuff around him, and he just takes it and makes it his
All
own.
the time. My
Mhm.
man.
100%.
100%. Yeah.
100%.
Oh boy.
Oh, I messed up. So it's there. It's just smaller. Let me see if I can get it.
I was in the pool.
View it. Let me see
I
this.
promise this never happens.
If you guys were in the morning mix previously and you do when doing this method, it doesn't notify me like my bot does. So you need to reach out to me, otherwise you're not gonna get it.
Hey, I won. I'm reaching out.
Okay, good. Wait, did she actually win last time, Doc?
No, she didn't win.
I wouldn't lie.
Ooh, yeah.
Ray Luke won last time,
Ray,
and
okay.
I already sent him the information. The one
Mhm.
person I don't know if it contacted you was Trezzel. He joined our MVP Discord.
Mm-mm.
Okay, no worries.
Let him know to message me. I mean, unless you have their Discord handle, then you can send it to me. It's just that the bot would notify me, and it would be so much easier because it would notify them to notify me as well. So
Why are you being so complicated with this, Z? What did we do?
I'm not. I'm in the future, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Are you struggling right now, Doc?
I'm
Why are
hard.
you yelling at
All
me?
right, so
You
listen,
don't
Doc.
know.
This is what you need
Bot
to do.
though. Man.
Just add it as a news source and add
feel
it
stressed.
as a window capture.
He just had that. So just edit the HTML
Browser
to
source,
whatever.
and then add the browser source, and then
Yeah.
fit to screen. Right click, fit to screen.
Well, you could just do it like that. I mean, not.
He'll be ready by tomorrow, guys. So just
Yep.
Yeah.
come
Right.
in
Hey, those
tomorrow.
joiners will be hot and ready
At 9
tomorrow.
a.m.
6 months from now, we'll be having the same conversation.
Work.
He'll be like, "Yeah, show me how to do it this weekend," and
Oh
then
my god.
months later.
There you
Hey.
go.
And this is
Freaking
the
Zoom.
morning. This is the morning mix, not the bash the doc mix. All right.
Sure.
I saw a TikTok about Oklahoma, and I instantly thought of you, and I closed it immediately.
I saw
We're
the movie
supposed to say
Twister
the
and I was
great
like, hell yeah.
Yeah, the great state of Oklahoma.
All right. Before we run this, is there
The movie
anyone
Twister?
else in here that I need to add?
Yeah, can you put Pooh
Why
on
not?
there?
Miss Pooh is in here.
That's not. I don't know who that is, but that's not Pooh Panda.
We're not judging my typing skills here.
No.
If it
Poe
looks like
Panda.
it and I know who it is, that's the person that's getting it.
Man, judge my skills all the time.
I knew. Anyone else on chat that wants to be a part of this, please let us know. Put a one on the chat so we can get you in there. We've got Trezzel Q. Let me read them out
Hold
over
on.
here.
Let me get somebody.
We got Trezzel,
Karma, join.
Rick
Karma, join.
Willie, Trunks. Ooh, good looking now because I had Trezzel twice. Original Q, Delta Force, Gun AK, Carito, Pooh Honda, Misfits, John Man, Vapi, Val York, Wendy, Fling Lorben, Z Saludity. Anyone else? Sleepy!
Oh, you
Add Sleepy Karma.
Got you,
Go
Tony.
nuts.
The guy that came in earlier to speak.
Sleepy Karma.
Yes,
Go
Gun
nuts.
AK. Fat Boy. Can I have Fat Boy?
My favorite.
Morning mixing with Dixon?
Morning mixing with Dixon. We're
That's
186. Okay, I should only do half the work each. Thank you. Yeah, no problem.
No, you can take us off. Dick, we don't have a Krispy Kreme by us.
That's true.
Oh.
I can mail it to you.
No,
No,
can I
just-
overnight you Krispy Kremes?
like last time, you get to pick who you want to give it to.
Yeah.
When we go in November, should we fly them?
All right. Yeah, deal.
Going once. Going twice. We spinning the wheel.
Spin.
Oh, Sleepy Trezzle. Sleepy on the ghost one. Trezzle one.
Bro, your stream's behind on my screen.
Frito Lay one.
Frito Lay.
Yeah.
Frito-
So, Windows Trezor works for Frito Lay's. He came in and told us about like the chips and yeah. He won no
Hama,
problems.
you almost
Thank you for
won.
being here.
Almost.
Don't message me.
Almost.
GG
Again, thank
chat?
you everyone for being here. We do this every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 o'clock Eastern time. We do it for an hour because this is part of like what we do with the Morning Mix and the Salty Sailor Talk. Salty Sailor Talks is on Saturday. Please join us as well. That is not recorded because people are a little bit more intimate with what they're saying, to include when Gunn came in here and said, is this being streamed? Because there's some personal things that we talk about. So again, we're a family here. It's a 1-2-1 fight. If you have anything you want to talk about or something like that, I'm sure someone's here to listen. And we're gonna continue doing this, Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. Salty Sailor Talk Saturday, Mobility Strengthening Sunday, and then on Monday we have Deanne, the dietitian, coming in at the top of the hour to talk to us about nutrition as she's been doing this whole month. So on Monday we'll be doing that as well. It'll be a little longer. But thank you everyone for being here. I'll make sure the Trezor gets that information.
Trezor.
Yeah. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little gaming. I know a lot of people want a game.
I haven't played with you guys in weeks, so
We gotta talk
Come to
about
the
that.
gulag.
Do you guys have room
Okay,
for one
why
more
not?
gaming?
Yes, we have up to 16 players that can come in.
Oh, are we doing a private match?
We're doing Starship Troopers.
what the fuck is that?
What is that?
Okay, well, bye, players.
Bye,
Bye,
How does that even work?
Bye.
I don't have a computer.
Boom. Okay. Let's see. Starship Troopers, is it on computer only? I didn't think of
Currently.
this.
Is that
It's only
actually
on
Yeah, I don't
game?
think it's
Yeah,
not. It's not a console game.
Oh my
It's
god.
currently
It's not gonna-
only on Steam because it's still in beta, so they haven't released it on console. yet.
Damn, I'm fucking sad. That's such a good game to have. I might have to. Does
Get
anyone
a
have like
PC to get an extra PC.
Do you not read things when you download anything? You just hit the
I don't have a
download
PC.
button? No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about Doc. You just hit
Oh.
download and
I
No, you
went
can
with
just
the flow,
download.
just like Destiny, and you see where that took me.
I know. I know. You play Destiny even without me, and I've been trying to get you to play it for like over a year. The one time you played it, I wasn't even involved.
He plays, he's like, this is terrible.
Kind of like my first wife, and well, never mind. We're not gonna go there because
Shenanigans.
Not shit, because
How
I've
are
been
we gonna do
working.
this?
This is the
How
first
many
time I've been
people
able
we
to
got?
stream. First time I've been able to get on the computer. It's been a whole thing. I had my computer up the last
I
several
think
days.
4 is Burntman coming.
Val York, you want to play Call of Duty? Pooh, you playing Call of Duty, or are you gonna download this game with us?
Honestly, is it cost money? Because I'm not buying it.
It does cost money.
I'm not buying it. Sorry about it.
Misfit has it as well.
Can I buy it for you?
Her face, she's interested.
Oh my god.
She's gonna say yes.
What? What about me? What?
What is the game? Like, I don't want to buy. I don't want
Starship
anyone
Troopers,
buying
you kill
anything.
bugs.
What the?
What is there not to like? You never saw the movie?
No.
Mm.
Come on.
I'm not.
Rico.
I'm not 100 years old, so.
Dang!
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I know you're not
That
100,
hit the
but you're
ego.
what, like 78?
I don't think you
79?
realize. I don't think you realize. It's one of the greatest movies ever made.
It's true.
And I'm not even talking about the war and all that shit that goes on. Like, it's such a out of this world movie.
Which
No
one?
pun intended.
Which one is it?
Share your screen. We want to see what you
Because
see.
you watch it and you're kind of like, damn, this kind of looks like a recruitment video.
100%
And then you're
it
like,
does.
wait, this is full the beginning of the internet type thing. Like, would you like to know more? And you're like, yes, I really do would like to know more.
Which one is it?
Extermination. The extermination. Yep. Play it.
It's gonna play.
Battle on the Frontier. If you guys go on, I love it.
H.
Did they send you guys a
The
port
Deep
just
Space Vanguard have begun the fight on Valaka.
Hold on. He's watching the video.
Thanks to
We're
their
watching it.
unwavering efforts, we have successfully started taking back the planet and the Thara system. However, the battle is far from over. The Vanguard's area of operations has expanded to the fuel depot, a sector of the plateau critical to our war efforts. To aid in this endeavor, we have equipped them with the formidable twin machine gun emplacement, a powerful deterrent against any enemy that dares to approach our bases. But unpredictable bug behavior, highly variable planetary conditions, and other factors such as logistics have led us to classify special mission mutators, which means each mission may present deadly new surprises. Our troopers must remain vigilant and adapt quickly to overcome these new obstacles. Each update on the war against the bug raises the stakes. No matter the odds, humanity is going to fight. And humanity is going to win.
Oh my god, you guys are such fucking
Would you
Next
like to
one.
know more?
Next one. Next video.
I'm ready. Sign me up, coach.
All right. Well, I am going to start up my stream.
Load up.
I have to. I got this for free, so I have to give them.
I'm
Dixon's
not
been playing without us.
spending money on this.
Of
I
course
am
he
not
has.
spending money on that. Not doing it.
So I'm gonna start that up. Are we gonna go to a room with people who are playing?
Yeah. We're gonna pull out of here, go somewhere else. It's no problemo.
Yeah, just want people
Mm.
jumping in and out and stuff because it's a sponsored game play. So
Oh, for you?
yeah,
All right. Who?
that looks like a face of I really don't want to play this.
I don't
game.
want to play this game.
I would play if it was free.
Yeah.
looks like
muted,
you're-
Pooh.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
muted.
muted though.
I would play it if it was free.
It's $30. I know.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
If anybody wants to play, I accidentally bought. It's a really long, complicated process, but I have a Steam account that has the game on it, so you can play that, and you can have that account.
There's options here, Pooh.
I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Okay.
I love you guys, but no.
It's okay.
We love you
Staying
guys.
strong.
You're dead to us now.
Mhm.
Hello.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love you.
That
So
was
Val,
so
you
rude.
will definitely
Jump
play
out
Call
of
of
my
Duty.
airplane.
You know, I get it. So, the Earth is important to some
Where we
people,
dropping,
others
Pooh? Where we
not so
dropping?
much. So
Get out
Just
of
like
here.
we'll
Let
save
us-
the planet. You
Yeah.
don't worry about it.
Let-
You
let us-
enjoy.
Let
You
us know
Alright,
when you're,
we'll
Comfy
save your
bed.
sleep.
We'll,
Yeah.
we'll
We'll take care of you while you sleep.
let us know when you're ready to join Ramon's Roughnecks.
Y'all are the worst. Y'all are the worst. Throw me.
Rajack.
Oh my
Ramon's
God.
Roughnecks. Ooh.
Let me see if I can find a Steam key for it.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hit that Google.
Hold on. Give me a second to go buy a PC and download it real quick.
Ah,
Well, they are having back to school sales, so if you're gonna get a PC,
There you go.
Friend
Look
has
at
the same.
Zop opportunities. Guys, he hasn't brought up Oklahoma
Hey,
yet.
what's that website that you know about, Vop? That's a little extra cheaper.
it doesn't have it on there.
Dang.
I looked before I told anybody about it, so that way I could be like, here, save some money, but it's not on there.
Fucking plum. Get that to us.
Peer pressure does not work, except for when it works.
All right. Well, we'll switch out to the other channel. That's no problem. Where you want to go, Bops?
Where are we going?
Stick around MVP though, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Because I know a lot of people aren't in my Discord, so that's fine. I mean, it doesn't necessarily matter. If we've got
The office, the hub, the study. We can go anywhere there.
With Misfits 5, it's Pooh. Are you doing it?
I'm googling for a free Steam key because I'm not paying for this.
Look at your messages.
I don't think it'll be in for free. It's pre-made tested. So if we put in one of those chats for like 6 people.
Yeah, just go to the office. I don't think we have a.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I don't want people just coming in and out and like.
Oh, you want to lock it?
Yeah, because I don't want people coming in and being like. There are some people who just come into the chats and they have like vacuums in the background or like.
Yeah.
You know, they just come in with their shirt off. You know, like. Like legit, if I'm. They're sponsored.
No, you're being sponsored. Yeah, it has to be
so
professional.
I don't want to put that.
Okay,
No offense to anybody. I don't want to put that kind of content, you know, for my channel as being it's my first sponsor.
Yeah, no worries. Are you gonna have like the Discord cameras like being seen? Do you want us to turn the cameras off or what? Obviously, we're gonna go mute.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Just to be on the safe side, I won't put cameras on. But, you know, we just go in Doc's office. I guess it's too much.
Now, no, it's okay, and maybe next time we can set it up so it could be like that. That's no problem. I understand your concerns and I respect it.
Yeah, because you know there are people in MVP that'll just come up in there and be like, "What's up, bitches?" or just whatever.
Wait. So I have to censor myself?
You don't have to censor yourself, but you're a streamer as well, so you understand that there's some things you can say and some things you can't say.
It's unfortunate. I was just gonna pull up all these dirty pictures and stuff and just like.
Yeah, well, there's someone who's in the Discord who does stuff on purpose when people are streaming.
That's
yeah.
shitty.
Yeah, excuse me. They legit come in there and they know you're streaming, so they just do inappropriate shit, and they think it's funny.
Yeah.
And it's
to them, yeah.
And
super
stupid.
annoying. Yeah. That's the only reason.
And disrespectful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So how about this? I think we have a good compromise. Instead of making the channel private, we move to Doc's office, and I will be the bouncer. And if anybody does anything that I find slightly
snap.
inappropriate, I will just kick them out. How about that?
That looks
Bounce
Whatever's
them
clever.
I reserve the right to remove you from the channel if you're being
Bounce them
destructive or
out.
inappropriate.
If you say something
second
wrong,
that
if you
motion.
breathe wrong, I'm kicking you out.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I learned one thing about being on Steam is don't scroll through my discovery because a girl be searching some shit and it just be popping up bad things, you know.
Wait,
Sometimes-
what?
Sometimes
The
the girl
recommended-
gets bored and I be interested in what kind of weird games they got, and then it just be boobies all over my Steam. All over my Steam, you know.
Hold on, what game is that? Real quick.
I went down a rabbit hole because my Steam recommended one time was like having sex with Hitler, and then it was like I'm like, yo, what?
Oh
And then
yeah.
it randomly came up, and I was like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, you can put
And then-
random
Whoa,
things
bro.
inside of Hitler.
Yeah, absolutely. And I, you know, so like I wanted to watch the video just to see what it was. And now
Same.
I get random.
And now everything
like,
comes out.
I'll get like AAA titles and everything, and then they'll just slide in like Stalin Hitler sex game, and you're like, yo, what the fuck? Where did this come from?
One time, the reason why I get it now is because one time I was like, this game looks interesting, and I was curious, and it was free, so I downloaded it, and I was playing it, and I said, this is, you just spank this guy, and you do things, and it was interesting. It was for science.
Oh yeah, for sure.
For
Science.
Oh, it's
science.
for science. Biology.
Anyways, have I mentioned that I'm super gay?
No,
Yeah, we can hear you're very happy. Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know what that's to do with the Presbyterian in China.
Gayest.
Yeah, speaking of, never mind. I don't want to start with that sentence. But how do you use some sort of like wax
Yo.
or not wax or something on your like
Val
your
York,
teeth?
mute, please.
Val York, mute. What the
Like-
fuck? You got like a
I
fucking
muted
them.
job going on?
Yeah.
You
Do
can
you like
you go
do you get
water
your teeth, like,
flosser.
bleached or anything? You have like really
No.
nice teeth.
I don't. Thank you. Thank you. No, I don't.
You
what
do.
do you
You
what do
have
you
California
yeah,
pretty teeth.
absolutely. Like
Thank you.
what kind of like okay, well what kind of like toothpaste do you use then? Cuz like your teeth are really nice and they're really white and
Thanks.
like
I think first and foremost, this camera makes my teeth look whiter than they are, in my opinion. But I just use Sensodyne with
Okay.
teeth whitening because I have sensitive teeth, and I do have Crest whitening strips, but I don't use them often.
uh-huh. Like your teeth look like they have like a 720 credit score.
Right?
Yes.
I was serious. Like they're very nice, and
Thank you, thank you. I was blessed with good teeth. I'll tell you what, man,
Yeah.
because they are straight. I do have lots of fillings, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
I liked candy as a kid, so no, I just brush them. That's all I do. I just brush my teeth.
Nice.
I've been obsessed with my teeth since I was a kid. There's pictures that you could see from when I was in like 3rd grade. My smile has been the same because since 3rd grade, I would practice my smile on picture day in the mirror. So I have always been very big about my smile. As weird as that sounds.
That's so funny. Thank you for telling us you were vain since you were a little girl.
You're welcome. I was a fat
Explains a
fucking
lot.
ball, so I had to have something good.
What? What?
Dead
You were
ass.
what?
I was like, if you could see the pictures, I have this one picture where I'm wearing this orange sweater for picture day, and my face is so fucking round. I'm like a big pumpkin, and my smile's because I practice, you know?
I bet you were an adorable freaking kid.
I look the same. So what I look like right now, but on a smaller scale. Yeah. Fucking adorable.
Yeah, adorable.
Fucking cute. Sorry.
So we're gonna go play, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just opening the game right
Awesome.
now.
I'm trying to look at the store here.
And then
Games.
I will invite people.
Manage gift. There we go.
I guess I gotta add people on Steam, yeah?
Yes.
It
Friends.
says you're not online, Plum, but I just sent you an invite.
Friends.
Oh yeah, I'm usually invisible. And stuff.
Add a
Yes,
friend.
I do that a lot, especially when I'm streaming stuff, because I'm like, yo, leave me alone. And I figure, Plum, you're like
That's
friends with Doc and stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I don't think we're friends on Steam, and I'm
Guys,
assuming you're.
I'm posting it. Add me, please. I need a friend. Add me, please. I'll move to Oklahoma if you're my friend.
Hey, yo, all right. Stage, we got a stage 5 clinger.
Increasing the population one creeper at a time.
Oil, local, browse files, game, properties.
Oh wait, there's this button too. Chow.
All right,
What?
there you go.
No, friends. Add up, view friends. Did it click? It didn't. View friend. Oh, am I opening it 100 times? I sure am.
Sure are.
Because that's what I do.
All right, I'm gonna jump into the.
Yeah, please do. Everyone jump
Doc's
into the office.
Okay.
Yes,
and
please
I'm gonna
do.
start up.
Okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out, but yes, absolutely. What are you doing?
I'm just being a
This is
weirdo.
so annoying.
My feet hurt. You're lucky I'm still awake.
I'm failing you.
What am I doing? You gotta add me first, Docky.
I did. I think I did.
I don't have a noti.
I added you and I invited you.
Oh, is that noise I heard?
Oh, there we go. Found it. Hold on.
21. Can you do something for me?
One of the things that I do for you.
I will always love you. Oh, we are friends on here. When did we become friends on here?
We
College.
just became best friends.
What did we play on Steam together that we're friends on here?
Me and you?
Not you.
You
Doc.
and me.
You told me
I
that
just-
I'm not cool.
I just added you, like literally when you added just stuff.
Oh, am I special? Sorry about that.
Add.
I'm a special kind of girl.
Okay. Okay, to confirm. Okay, confirming. Sorry, chat. Sorry, y'all. We're just having a little technical difficulty. We get there.
I'm a special kind of girl. In a special kind.
All right. Let's see if this works.
Oh, it didn't open. That's why. Can't believe I'm about to go shoot some bugs.
Yes, you are actually. What? God.
What's happening?
Repetition, I hate, but I'm almost there. This is the last thing that I have to do. And we are good to go for you to download and join us afterwards. Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate you joining us.
I am playing because of you.
Oh, you don't have to say all that.
I don't make it more than what it has to be, mister.
Oh yes, I have to. Inevitable. All right, tell me what you did you get that?
I don't know where it would pop up.
Yes, definitely. I'm on my way.
What invite?
You're so stupid.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me. Gun, how you doing, big dog? We're still streaming. Just wanted to
Does
know.
it go to my email or something?
Oh, you're good. I'm just getting my head right from work, man.
All right, big
I
dog. we're here
appreciate
for
Fat
you.
Man. I appreciate Fat Man.
Yeah, we all
I
do.
appreciate
man.
all you, but you know, Fat Man's
Man.
my, you know, he's my brother, man.
Yeah, yeah.
You're my
He's-
brother too, but like,
What?
grab Fat Man by the dick and tell him, come on. Let me
The cucumbers. The cucumbers.
Like a banana, bro. I'm just kidding.
Uh,
But,
okay.
but yeah, I'm just fucking dicking around with this. I figured out how to play Guitar Hero on
What?
PC. With my keyboard. It was a fucking blasting stream last night. And I was rocking out so hard. And one of my followers sent me a fucking guitar on the spot during stream and literally sent me the fucking the tracking information while I was live.
That's cool.
Badass.
So Wednesday, I'll be rocking with the guitar on this bitch. And bro, it's a live ass stream, ain't gonna lie. I'm insane. And now there's loud music.
That's awesome.
For
Yeah,
me, it's more entertaining than when I play COD. Because you know, I lay on my back more than a hooker in COD.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, man. It's awesome to hear. Come drop your a message here on the stream so we can share your stream, man, and people can follow you and stuff. Those that are here.
Aw, do I have to? No, I got you, bro.
Anytime.
Yeah, but wait, man. I got sub badges, I got bit badges, I got fucking new emotes. Like, I've been doing all this little fucking fuckery. It's cool. It's kind of fun. I don't get it. Like, I care less about a cartoon, but yo, It's for the people, baby.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Ah.
Ah.
Oh yeah, let's go to Twitch.
What's the sit rep there, Miss Pooh?
I gotta log into my email to do it. So I'm trying.
So you tell
What's up, Zility? How you doing, Zility? Oh shit! Now I hear myself. God awful voice.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the screens out. We're gonna go to the office. If you want to join us down in AK, there's Vop will be doing a sponsored stream. Just want to let you know. So he's my man. That's what I'm talking about. Make sure you give me that shout out. We're gonna continue doing that shout out. You were like 3 away from almost winning that donuts, big dog.
Damn, I guess I'm getting a ticket.
Yep. But you sleeping 242. That's badass. Oh, you're not.
Why are you laughing? I'm confused. What's happening? What's happening?
Gun AK's clip and pops out. He's watching someone sleep.
Oh.
And he's watching. And as he's watching so intently, there's a big Godzilla that pops out of the screen.
Oh
And
shit.
you just see his mouth go. Ah! I'm sorry. Composure.
So now I go to the library. Now I download it. Install.
Did you get the message?
Accept. Alright, how long is this gonna be?
Nah, not that long. It took like 20 minutes maybe for me.
3.4 gigabytes?
Yeah. It's 3.34, isn't it? Or is it 3.4?
Or 8.9? I don't know. It's
It'll take like all 10 minutes.
It's reserving space. I'll come to Doc's office with you guys
I bet.
and watch.
I'll see everyone there. Let's go.
I want to peace, y'all. And always remember,